Okay, let's see if we're working. Are we working? Are we working? Uh, we appear to be question mark. Uh, yes, we seem to be working. Uh, oh, all my controls working. Okay, what's going on with my W key? Oh, there we go. I think. All right, I think that's better. All right, well, hey there, everyone. Not sure how long this is going to last, but I'm here for at least a little bit. So, been doing some math off screen, trying to figure out some things, and yeah. Now, one of the first things that I've realized is, so we obviously know that copper nickel exists, right? However, we also know that there are certain things that can technically make, pyrolysis oven, EBF, etc. faster. Now, my thoughts is, what if those things, like the MV things are now for me, cheaper than their uh, quote unquote worse counterpart, right? So that's what I was going to look at right off the bat. Kanthal, nichrome, tungsten steel, HSSG coil, quota, trinium, tritanium, superconducting coil, fusion. Okay, so this is the next. Kanthal requires aluminum foil, and a single ingot of copper. That is so much less copper. But now, what's this? That's the question. Right, plate, ingot, a vacuum freezer. Do we need a vacuum freezer for this then? Yeah, that we do. Um, okay, so not Kanthal. How about nichrome? Nichrome wires also require a vacuum freezer. Okay. Great. How do we make one of these? We need HV. Got it. Okay. So that's not gonna work. Great. So that means we're stuck with copper nickel. Hi Jose. Not sure how long I'm gonna be streaming. Wanted to check out some things, and I've been doing a lot of math off screen, trying to figure out how to fix my power issues. So, oh yeah, and I read over. So yeah, fun times. I was looking to see if Kanthal, which is gonna be the next tier up, is actually cheaper than the copper nickel. Just because. So, right, like because we have unlimited aluminum currently, technically speaking, MV components are cheaper than LV components for me. So I was wondering if the next tier of coil block would be cheaper. And yeah, it's kind of a moot point. I need a vacuum freezer, which I don't get until HV. So yeah. Fun. But that was only kind of a side project. So I've been doing some math. Let me actually pull that up. Give me just a second. And where is it? Here. Okay. So been doing some math. Now I wanted to double check everything really quickly, but it shouldn't take too long. So first things first, we know that the boiler, right? Large bronze boiler. This thing is supposed to be able to. Actually, it may have been in the quest then. Low voltage boiler. Yeah, so 12 and a half basic steam turbines. I went on ahead, rounded that, said this thing can power 12 LV steam turbines, right? I think that's reasonable. That gives us, half a turbine of leeway. So, oh, that's interesting. Huh. Yeah, that could be interesting, but sadly, that's not this. Anyway, so 12 turbines also is easier math. So 12 turbines is 100% boiler. That means that 3 turbines would be 25%. Furthermore, I'm assuming that 4 LV turbines is going to require the same amount of steam as one MV turbine, given it's giving off the same amount of power. So let's quickly check that. Output, fluid capacity, that doesn't tell me anything. It says it uses the same. I have no clue if it does. I am still going off of the premise that this thing is going to be more expensive. If it's not, hey, that's even better. But just assuming that the GUI there is wrong, as it has been known to be wrong before, then we can assume that, well, then we can assume everything else, right? So I know that I can run a pyrolysis oven off of 2 LV turbines, right? And we also know that I can run the greenhouse off of 2 LV turbines. Furthermore, one greenhouse is enough to power 2 pyrolysis ovens at their lowest power. Therefore, at the cost of 6 LV turbines, I can run a full greenhouse pyrolysis oven setup, which is 50% of a one boiler's capacity. Now, one pyrolysis oven can power a boiler up to about 80%. I think that's about kind of where you're breaking even, at least from the tests that I ran. Which means that if you have 2 ovens, you're getting about 160%, 160% of a boiler, right? So you can get a boiler up to 100%, and then if you had a second boiler, you can get that up to 60%. Now, with that in mind, that means 4 ovens can do 320%. Or we can say that because running one full greenhouse pyrolysis oven setup is only 50% of a boiler, we can run 2 of those off of one boiler. That means that we have 4 ovens, and if we go ahead and take away the one boiler needed to power those, that leaves us with 2 fully blah words, 2 fully functional steam boilers that are going to be completely powered, and even ignoring the fact that I've already rounded down with the 12 LV turbines instead of the 12.5. Even disregarding that, we still have 20% boiler here leeway, which is really, really good. And I went on ahead and double checked my work. It all seems to line up. Uh, with all that in mind, I went on ahead, did some other math, and I'm fairly certain that I could run my electric blast furnace, my aluminum creation area, as well as a small ore processing setup, all off of one of the boilers, which then leaves the last boiler for things such as my own machines or for powering the other steam multi-blocks or whatever else I need. So that's a lot. Does that all line up? Or sorry, I know I've been on this screen a lot. I've been, but I think that all lines up. I know that's a lot of math, but I'm fairly certain that we're okay in doing that. We're currently throttled at 80%, right? I was continuing to test this, but yeah. And obviously, steam pipes need to be moved around and whatnot. But if I'm doing that, then I think I'm going to be able to fix the steam pipe issues as well. The only thing is that I have to make sure that this thing is going to continue to run. Uh, are we good? Yep, we seem to be not losing any steam. We have plenty of charcoal backed up. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much what I figured. So I did account for that, and that was my assumption moving forward with all of what I did. So this thing can run, it seems fine at 80%, which is of course is 640 liters per tick, and yeah. So let's see, are we still good here? Yes. Okay. So what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to probably want to go ahead and get a second boiler alongside a second greenhouse and another three pyrolyze ovens. That's going to be so much pain, but I think it'll be worth it. Um, we're gonna need it moving forward into the future regardless. So, so be it. This is a necessary cost. In the meantime, I do want to um I do want to go ahead and before anything else get an actual or whoa, what's happening? Okay. Okay, sorry, something on my end. I think we're fine still. So I'm going to go ahead and assume, or not assume, I'm going to go ahead and build an actual ore processing uh, line because we really kind of need it. And that is what we need to do moving forward. We have to have that. Hands down, bar none. So yeah, that is what we will be doing this time. So I'm gonna go ahead and tear this thing down, since we're not really gonna be using oil in any capacity for quite some time. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, that was a really long ramble to start this off. But yeah, so basically, this is going to be turned into ore processing. And from there, once we get the ore processing, then we're going to go ahead and probably make the second pyrolysis oven. And then from that, we're going to make the second boiler. Then we'll go from second boiler probably to the other greenhouse, the other two ovens. You know what? Actually, need to do this anyway. Whoop, give me just a second. Oop. So, let's see. So first things first, we're going to be doing ore processing. I need to use this clipboard more. Then we're going to go on to second oven. Uh, yeah. Then we're going to go on to second boiler. And we're going to say second steam gen. Then we're going to go second greenhouse. Then third and fourth oven. And then finally, third steam generator sets. Second generate generator set. That'll also include turbines and all that, I think. right? We're gonna need that regardless, so might as well put it just all in one thing. All right, so this is our plan moving forward. Now let's see if we can actually stick to it this time. All right. Just double checking that we're all clear. Let me get myself some room really quickly. All right. That's all that's. That's all that's. And there we go. All right. So that does. Now, I'm probably going to keep these around because I do want to eventually get into oil processing. It's just I really can't afford it currently. And given it is a finite resource, and we all know how slow I tend to work, that does not seem like the right play at this point in time. All right. So, let's see. Oh, I did have something with hydrogen. Fair enough. Fair enough. Really need to get these things sorted at some point or another. All right. So, now here's the thing is whenever I was doing my calculations, I was assuming LV. Now, I'm not sure if this will work or not, but if I were to say have an MV, uh, let's say centrifuge, thermal centrifuge, right? Thermal centrifuge. So this thing technically takes in 128 EU a tick. Now, can I run this thing just off of LV power, right? Like, for instance, looking at this, right? Let's say I have crushed aluminum here, right? That's a 30 EU a tick or an LV recipe. Okay. Because I technically want to hook these things up to LV power, not MV. I have not accounted for that. Yeah, so I can declock machines then. Because, yeah, like I saw it here, right? This thing is right now set to MV. So I'm assuming then that LV would be setting it slower, is what I'm assuming. Yeah, yeah, I know that they're not going to be able to. The entire reason I want to do that is solely because these things are technically going to be cheaper for me than the MV variants, right? Like these are just straight up cheaper for me, other than possibly the circuit, right? These diodes might get a little expensive eventually, but yeah, like these are just they're cheaper for me and they're better machines. So the only reason I wouldn't is if these things for whatever reason can't process LV recipes on LV power, which is the only thing I'm concerned about. Right. Yeah, yeah. I they did mention that somewhere in the guide. Overclocking, right? Overclock. Yeah, yeah. There was a whole thing on overclocking here. 2 times the recipe speed, 4 times the power, which is 2 times the total energy cost, right? Yeah. Machine cycle through X to disable overclocking. Yeah. So we're trying to run the machine that is a tier higher than the recipe itself. Yeah, so I should just be able to disable that then. All right. So we are going to assume that this is going to work, and we're going to move on from there. So let's see. As it currently stands, I want my actually, you know what? Let me just pull up an ore. This works. So iron, right? We have iron. What I want to do is I want to go through a maceration, then we're gonna wash before going through thermal centrifuge. Technically, if this thing says maceration again, but until we get universal macerator, it's a lot better to just it seems a lot better to just straight up run it through a furnace. It's faster and cheaper. So this is going to be uh, just smelting the centrifuge iron ore instead, right? Now, I know that this is going to technically take more power, but I have accounted for that in all of my calculations. So, yeah, the only thing I wasn't sure about was the macerations, how much it's going to take. So let me quickly find some ore. Ore. Oh wait, I know. What am I doing? Let's just do this. All right, 16 EU a tick, right? And then, what is it? Centrifuge. Oh, here it is. Centrifuge. Let's just say no, not lithium. Tin. That works. Where's tin? I just saw it. Tin. Right, can be smelted into tin ingots. So I don't see an electric furnace. Great. Is there no electric smelter? Elite alloy. Huh. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, so this thing, it doesn't say how much it actually takes though. That's the question. That's what I'm slightly concerned about. Hmm. Yeah. Huh. It'll be fine. Huh. Interesting. Well, I mean, we can definitely pipe steam in directly. Or I could, technically speaking, use these giant steam uh multi-blocks here. The thing is that I technically didn't account for these, so I don't know if they are going to be more efficient than the energy. I just don't know. I wasn't entirely sure how to calculate that. So, yeah. Eh, oh well. Hmm, fair enough. Hey, iron. We also need to remove these ashes. Fair enough. All right, fair enough. Well, I can definitely just use those instead if that would be better. So, oh wow. Huh. Yeah, that definitely is more efficient. Okay. So that means that I'm going to basically have an input pipe coming in. We're going to go through and then we're going to go back out. Yay, more item pipes. Still, that does save me a good bit, actually, because now all we're going to need is the ore washer and the thermal centrifuge. Here's the fun part. The only thing an ore washer and thermal centrifuge are ever used for, to my knowledge anyway, at least this is all I've ever used them for, is ore processing, right? Okay, we can centrifuge cobblestone into stone dust, right? But like just looking through everything else, all I see, yeah, all I see are ore recipes, right? Likewise, the ore washer, it washes ores. It's in the name. So I think that I can probably just move these then. If we can use those two, then I could just move these two, and that would be it, right? We already have a water pipeline coming through here. Then it's just a matter of powering it. Okay, okay. Well, that makes this a lot easier. Plus, that also takes two of the more expensive machines off of this line, which is going to be so helpful. Ooh, but I do need to empty this. Eh, okay. So what do we have? Glue. Where is my... Ooh, do we... Oh wait, no, that's a centrifuge. I am so blind. No, 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 no. Stop it. Stop, stop, stop. You're done. You are done. All right. I will get all these sorted out later. Yeah. The only reason I want to go ahead and set up the ore processing instead of waiting for a little bit later is just because I'm going to need it because of how much copper and tin we are about to have to process, right? Because we're going to need to make enough copper nickel coils for another 3 ovens. We're going to need to make enough bronze for another 2 boilers. Inventory space? Yeah. Yeah, we will see where we go from here. I just want to get something going. But yeah, like we are using so much copper and tin to do this. I'm not doing this without an ore processing setup. I am just straight up not. Okay, so here's this. Oh, did I not grab it? No, I did not. Oh, grab this. May as well close that off. All right, and now we need thermal centrifuge. Okay, so most likely we're going to have one of the pipes coming in through. Hmm. Okay, so let's have these be here and here, or do we want to push them to here and here? Yeah, I already figured as much. I'm going to basically be putting a hopper and a double chest on in front of the macerator, which is kind of what I had before. And I'm just going to stick all my ores in there and leave them to do what they need to do. Okay, so we're going to say, all right, ore washer, thermal centrifuge, like that. Since the macerator is technically on the right side, most likely the input is going to come in here and then it's going to go in this direction and then out. That is fair. No, that is totally fair. And I might. It remains to be seen. First things first, though, let's actually get the setup, set up. I'll go ahead and just use the small wooden pipes. No point in not. So we're gonna do you to here. Oh no. Nope. Disabled. Oh no. Well, that's great. At least it seems to be stuck here, so I'll just leave that to quickly drain that. Alright. Gonna bring it down just so I have room for other things moving forward. And there we go. Ooh, that does look a little weird, but I do expect there to eventually be some sort of a pipe here. So I think it'll be worth it. But for now, we're going to just do this, I think. Really don't like how that looks. There we go. Okay. So, ore washer, slowly but surely. Then we're going to need the item pipes, right? Hmm. So we're probably gonna need to get more of the cobalts, right? Yeah, we're definitely gonna need more item pipes. It does actually have two different modes for it. If we look here, so we can do impure to the actual dust, or let me actually, it would be quicker to go this way. Or we can use the crushed to get, the purified and the extra and the stone dust. So, yeah, let's face this that way, as I am probably just going to automatically output. Yeah, so we're going to automatically output, and then this thing will also automatically output. We're going to then, let's see. Yeah, that's true. The distilled water, actually, let me bring that out. Distilled water, through the, where is it? Ore washer. Yeah, so it doesn't actually give any additional byproducts. All it does is it makes it faster. So I don't see much of a reason in setting up a full thing for distilled water for just a little bit of extra speed, given this is going to just be passive regardless, and I'm not too concerned with speed at the moment. What I am concerned about is how I'm going to get the item pipes out of here. Um, hmm. Yeah, this is going to be slightly concerning. Uh, okay. So with that in mind, inputs definitely going to go on this side, outputs definitely going to go there. So inputs, we're going to put it here, I guess. Ow. I saw that coming. All right, so there, and then inputs, outputs. Make sure you're empty. There and there. Okay. Hmm. Oh, wait. Can we? No, there's no double item pipes like there are the fluid pipes. RIP. Or quadruple, anyway, or nonuple. RIP. That would actually kind of be helpful here. Oh well. So we're going to have, I guess, three different lines here. Bring this around like so. All right. And then they're just both going to come back like so. This, so that means that they're going to go in there and there, something like that. Let's say something like this, maybe. Uh, sure, why not, right? Let's see, cobalt. How much cobalt do I have left? I should have a good bit. Lapis, soda ash, charcoal, cobalts. Not as much as I was expecting. Oh, here we go. There's all my cobalt. I was like, I thought I had more than that. Let's see. Let's go ahead, I guess, just these here. There, there, there. Okay. Oh, I also have a bunch of cobalt in here. Huh. Well, that works for me. Let's do that. Go ahead, drop off the stone dust and the antimony and the mirabolite and the sulfur and all of that. And hopefully this will be enough cobalt. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to probably be using filters. I do have some extra filters actually, so not too concerned with that currently. Just do this. And there we go. All right. That also frees up a lot of space actually for me, so yeah, works for me. All right. You go there. Now let's get these actually smelted. Okay. Let's see. I do have some extra cobalt plates. I'm probably just going to be using the small item pipes as that's all that's going to be necessary. Technically, these are way overkill. It's just these are a lot cheaper at the moment than anything else I have. So, yeah. But yeah, like a full stack per tick or second, sorry. Still, a stack a second is kind of overkill, at least for this. Oh, are we done? Or are we out of... No, we're done. Let's go. Okay. Do I have any aluminum? No. So let's just get some more steel going. We always, always, always need more steel. No, do not do that. Hey, love to see it. Go ahead and take out that as well. We'll just get 2 stacks of steel going. All right. Now these going to continue to come back this side. No, I'm gonna lose my door. No. All right, all right. I don't think it can be saved. No. Wait, wait, wait. Maybe it can. Maybe it can. Hold up. Let's do this. Take out you. There. Then we can do, well, that. And then we can do this. Yes. All right. The door has been saved. Though I guess these are going to need to do something a little more like this then. Which is fine. Yeah, so that'll come in through there. Wait, the bottom one is going in the furnace, so it actually needs to be going in the other side, preferably. So we'll just swing this around. All right, now let's go get the rest of those. Item pipe. No, all we have are small. We don't actually have tiny item pipes here. So, yeah. Now we have tiny fluid pipes, just not, yeah. Yeah, I thought the exact same thing you did originally. So we have Yeah, so we have tiny fluid pipes. We just don't have tiny item pipes for whatever reason. I did the exact same thing you were, or I thought the exact same thing you did originally. It's just, yeah, that didn't work. So, it is what it is. All right, but I mean, it's still cheap enough. Like I have a lot of cobalt, all things considered, and I didn't see much else that it's used for, right? Like cobalt, yeah, like there's no alloy there. The dust itself technically is mixed into HSSE, cobalt brass, and ultimates, but this is only going to require one, so that's cheap enough, as is that. And ultimates, I don't know when I'm going to need this, but I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. And that's also true. I can always recover the cobalt relatively easily. All right. I'm definitely going to need more than this, but for now, let's just get one of these set up so I know exactly how much I need left. All right. We're going to have you do something like this. Gonna need to come in there then. Oh, hey, that works for me. Where's my wrench? Oh no, I know it's not. This setup is just to get me through the absolute nightmare of processing ores that I'm about to have to do, right? Like I'm guessing, all right, like okay, for instance, one pyrolysis oven requires 16 copper nickel blocks, right? Which requires the times 2 copper nickel and the bronze foil. So that is 6 copper plus another 8 copper for the times 2 cables, right? Yeah, yeah, another 8 copper for the times 2 cables. If I remember my math right, it's right, it's 1 copper per 2, which then gets turned into, so then the 2 ingots then get turned into 4 wires. Okay, so then it's per 2, but yeah, so that's 6 plus another 4. So that's 10 copper per coil block, and I need 16 of them. That's 160 ingots of copper for one of the ovens. I need 3. And of course, that doesn't count all the bronze that's going to be necessary for the boiler or the copper that will be necessary for all the components. And yeah, there is no way I'm doing this without ore processing. Absolutely no way. All right, now I need to get up there. Um, Guess like this. And then this will come around like so. Yes, confusing pipes, but it looks really cool. No! We are one pipe short! Are you serious? RIP. Alright. Why are we always one short? Every time. Ah, alright. Well, there's all of those. So, theoretically, this should be good. Um, Let me take this out. I need to make some more circuits just so I can have more programmable chips. But anyway, this is going to definitely be outputting to the thermal centrifuge. I'm going to want the tiny dusts to go You know what? I think I agree with you. A packager might be worthwhile trying to get. Oh boy, robot arms. These things are always a pain. Hmm. Once again, the advanced packager. That said, I did not actually factor a packager into my processing setup, so for now, I'm going to assume that we're not going to have one. Instead, we're just going to be putting everything into a double chest. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to assign a, yeah, like, let's see, packager. It's 12E with tick. I actually, well, hmm, can I afford that? Probably. I had a little bit of extra EU left over, but I didn't have 12. With that said, that does not include the fact that I was accounting for the maceration and everything. Hmm. Yes, it does depend on recipe, so let's find tiny dust. Tiny dust. Nickel. Packager, 12 EU a tick. Rep. Good thought, but I'm not sure that's worth it. For now, I'm just gonna manually do it. I can I don't mind doing that much. And yes, I know I need to just set up something that I can just leave alone, but yeah, for now, this will be fine. And why can I not? Bleh. All right. Mhm. Yep, that is fair. Given how tight all of my power tends to be, I don't want to do anything that I don't absolutely need. So yeah. Uh, Actually, I might need a couple more wooden pipes because I'm gonna need to power these. Agreed. No, absolutely agreed. I'm going to need another couple of item pipes, actually. Let's just get another three, I guess. And let me find um a circuit. 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 Wow. I don't have the only circuit I have is right there. Well, actually, there's probably some in here, but okay. Let's go ahead and make a couple more circuits, I think. Also, ah, I also really need to get into AE2. I know I need to. Uh, it's just, yeah, I need to. I don't really have an excuse that I haven't yet. Like I even have a couple of parts for it, and it is really helpful. I don't know why I'm not. All right, let's get the resistors. We have the vacuum tubes. Hmm. You know what? I need to use these coded circuit boards at some point. Now is as good of a time as any. So we'll get that. Then we're just going to need a little bit of redstone alloy. So that's going to be, do we have, yes we do. Oh yeah, I'm talking about specifically for storage. Like most everything else, I have no clue what else AE2 can actually do. Like I've never used it before. I know that it stores things, and I know that because I have used it to store things earlier in this world, right? Like I have the storage chip and everything. With that said, most of AE2 doesn't come until later, so I'm not even sure how worth it is. There, there, there. Need to make those, which means I'm gonna need fine annealed copper wire, have the glue. There's fine copper wire. Where's my? It's in my inventory. All right. Where is my assembler? Soldering alloy. There's where you went. There, there, and there. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I'll probably look into that at some point or another. Uh, but again, most of AE2 seems to be locked behind HV for me. Like, even basic fluid cells, right? Here, 4K requires ME storage housing and the 4K component, which requires, oh, well, this is actually MV. It's sort of. I need to get access to RAM wafers first. So this is like mid MV. Oop, there we go. Wait, as soon as I put in the soldering alloy. All right, and oh, put this back. What was I about to put up? Oh, right, resistors, and don't need to find any old copper at the moment. And both of these are going to be turned into program circuits because I really need program circuits. All right, you can sit over here, and you can sit in the assembly machine for now. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so with all of that done, let's actually get this figured out. Um, so actually, hmm. Okay, so item filter. I think I'm gonna want an ORDIX filter here. Or dictionary. We have three of those because I knew this was about to happen. Well, I say about to happen. I made these like 5 episodes ago, maybe 6 at this point. But we can do this. We can stick this on this side. Let me quickly do this. And then filter inserts. Let's do purified. Wait, let's do, you know what? Purified copper. Item does not match. Filter extract. What do you mean? Hmm, not double plates. Uh, what is this going to be? Purified ore? How do I get the ore dict for one of these things? Oh, wow. Eh, so I have some over here, right? Here we are. Purified tetrahedrite. Wild card. Oh. I don't want to do that because I want to bring. So that would be everything, right? The wild card would be everything. And what I'm wanting to do is I want to have the item pipes and a chest going to here, right? Where the stone dust and the smaller dusts will collect, while the item filter will take all of the purified variants of the ores and push them to the thermal centrifuge here. The only issue is I don't know what this thing actually is. Doesn't help. Purified, purified anything. Oh, okay. So, purified star, dust tiny. He will only filter tiny dust. Can be any. Okay. Yeah, purified is not working. Does it need to be in quotes? No? Doesn't need to be capital, does it? No? Hmm. This would be great if they actually showed us what the ordict is for this. And or wildcard. Dust, wildcard gold, or plates double. Will match all gold dusts of all size or all plates, but not double plates. Right, right. I understand what dust gold is. So then, huh, this is slightly annoying. Hmm. Wow. Ah, all right. Purified pyrite. Crushed, purified. There we go. All right, so crushed, purified star. There we go. Ah, all right. Actually, yeah, you can stay there. Well, that was on me. All right, so now we have these two. We have that. We're going to then probably end up at just having the two cables in front. We'll have the turbine somewhere. So yeah, I don't know. It's fine though. It's working now. That is really all I particularly care about. Now, we need a couple of steam turbines, which I do not believe that we currently have. Um, yeah, so we're gonna need a couple more turbines. I do want to only run these off of the two uh, basic turbines just because I don't want to waste the steam necessary for an advanced steam turbine. I don't think that's a good idea currently. Hmm. Although, I guess for right now, I could technically just use this advanced steam turbine instead of running this. Wouldn't be pretty, wouldn't be permanent, but I actually think that's what I'm gonna do for now. Just for now. Oh boy, getting that transformer out might be a little bit of a pain though. Let's see. That did not work. Yeah, man. Huh. All right, and there we go. Now, go there. Let's go back. And now we can safely remove you. Okay. Right now, we just don't need, unlimited amounts of aluminum. We actually have quite a bit. So, for now, this will work. Let's see. LV transformer. We can put that there for now. And then we can put in the advanced steam turbine. Let's put that in, I guess, here? Now I'm gonna want this thing a little closer, aren't I? Hmm. Okay, let's go ahead, get that processing. Now we're gonna need it, so might as well. Get there, and rubber. So I guess let's go ahead and just put this. No, we're gonna put this here for now. No. Of course you did. All right, and then the copper cables. We are going to have a bit more loss than I would like, but I think we're fine for now. We can do this. We'll have the times 4 cables going in there because we do have those, and then we just need one of you. Okay. It is so nice to just have the parts on hand, which I know I need to start batch crafting. It's just I really want to get my power situated first. All right. You are going to go there and there. Okay. Advanced steam turbine is generating power, which is going to there. And these are looking good. Okay. So, we do want to automatically output. Does this take priority over the or dictionary filter? Hmm. Also, will the or dictionary filter actually bring out the things, or do I need a pump as well? Only one way to find out. So we should have a little bit of crushed tetrahedrite, because of course we do. We have so much of this stuff. So that will have just came in, and it will go into here. Let's just see what happens here. Conveyor. Yeah, yeah. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna go and throw in a conveyor. All right. Nope, it auto-outputted all 3 to that. You know what, though? We can work with that, actually. Yeah, no, we can totally work with that. So, instead, let's rewire this a little bit. So again, going to take out y'all, move you, and then now, what if instead we do something like this? Gonna need a couple more tin wires or tin cables. Not a problem. Now, alright, so now what I'm thinking, ooh, we're also gonna need another wooden fluid pipe. Again, not an issue, but yeah, that could be good. Just to save that though, I can just slightly rewire this or restructure this and completely remove the need for that extra conveyor. So that's what I'm going to try and do instead. Let's not blow up this wooden pipeline. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, ore washer. We are out of room because of course we are. And it also saves me a cobalt pipe. Not that I really need to save one of those, but you know, little things. So this will go into the ore washer, which will then automatically output to here. Oh no, I'm going to need that regardless, aren't I? Alright, in that case, let's just, yeah, I'm gonna need that regardless. Alright, fair enough. Let's grab a conveyor. I mean, they're cheap enough, so I'm not too concerned, but, rip. Or actually, will it? Let me try this. Okay, we can't even do that. Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. Right, only crates. I've been through this already once with the greenhouse. I'll eventually learn. All right. So we're going to do this. Bring this. No. Why will you not just let me do this? Or washer. There. Thank you. All right. Then you put a conveyor on that side as well as the or dictionary filter. I can't put the filter on the conveyor. Oh, psh. Once again, I have done this before. You would think I would know this by now. All right. Crushed purified star. We good? Yes, we are. Allow filtered. That's fine. We should be exporting. Oh, thermal centrifuge to there. All right. Now, LV transformer. Let's go ahead, bring these back to here. Do that. Steel pipe goes there. Turbine goes there. Cabling to there. Okay, and we're back. All right. So now let's see if that conveyor does anything. Uh, why am I looking in that chest? Let's just grab a couple of these for testing purposes. So we'll do that. Oh, right. And then you're going to need to get hooked up again to over there. We'll do that and that. Oh, let me in. There, there, there. Okay. So all of that, and then that goes there. So crushed tetrahedrite. Let's see how this works. Theoretically, that should go to the thermal centrifuge. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, right. Auto output. Would help if that were. All right, so we do know at least it is pulling correctly. That's good to know. Oh, wait, I'm gonna need to also pull these, aren't I? Yeah, that's something. Huh. Okay, at least that seems to be working, which is nice. So now, I guess, can I, is it worth looping around or just filter? All right, we have the cobalt. Let's just loop around. Let's grab another 6 pipes, I guess. Oh, stop it. All right. There and there. So, let's see. Going to want to do, hmm, how do I want to do this? There is not enough room here. There's not even close to enough room. Okay. What if we shift all of these over one? Right? Take you, we can take you. So one more you here. Um, whoop, grab you. Let's do, you know what? I'll do this. That just looks a little cooler, in my opinion. So we'll do that into the LV transformer. Do that. And then copper cable. Like so. Okay. Then we just need to swing this around. That, I think, should work. I am still going to need that, aren't I? At least this all kind of redirects it to one chest, which is going to be nice. So now I'm gonna need another conveyor filter on top of here for all tiny dust. And of course I hit that. Hey, alright. Here. So we can do this to the top of you. Where's my screwdriver? Alright. Dust tiny. Export. Allow filtered. You are not a dust tiny. Why did you go? Huh. And then we do want to enable that. Okay. So, did I just not do it fast enough or something? Hmm. Does not match. Does not match. Oh, dust tiny. Uh, what was... Yeah, that's what I thought. Uh, hmm. Yeah, so like, wait, what is this? Dust tiny zinc. Okay, now we match. Now we match. All right, had me concerned. All right. So let's give this a full run through, shall we? There. Throw this in wherever I can. And you can go there for now. Okay, so we should have. Oh, no, no, no. All right, let's see. Oh, but that's not going to work on the gemstones. Hmm. So I'm not going to be able to automate gemstones quite yet, which is fine. I mostly want this for copper and tin regardless, so it's fine. Let's see. Tetrahedrite. Let's just get one of these and let's get it going through. I'm also going to need to throw all of those in there at some points. All right, so this will go through this. There we go. Which should then. Why have you stopped? All right, I need to check that out after I make sure this works. Okay, we should have gotten something. Yep, yep, that looks good. And we are generating more than enough EU to run these two currently. Like, really more than enough EU. I bet this is what threw me off. Trying to run that extra advanced steam turbine. Alright, and okay, we seem to be good. Then the furnace ought to be running, and we should see copper. There we go. Okay, now the question is, where did all my charcoal go? Why you not have power? We have the extra wood, so that's not a problem. Oh, you're full. Yeah, that's a problem. That is a small problem. Okay. Well, at least we can check off ore processing. All right, now, minor detour. What can we do with wood? We can distill it down into bennies, creosotes. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce half those names. Um, Benzene. This is the one that I think I'm really going to want to look into, right? Sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid. Eh, all right. Right now, though, it is a gas fuel, so I'm thinking it makes sense to probably just try and run something with this. I know it's not exactly. Yeah, yeah. So we can maybe run a distillery and then run that. I think that's the best thing to do currently, especially given that we have a free distillery currently. So we can get that going through there, and then we'll just need another steam turbine. Hmm. Actually, you know what? Oh wait, no, we need a gas turbine, don't we? Yeah. Wood tar. This goes into benzene, which is a gas fuel. Oh wait, no, but then that requires flammable gases, right? Yeah, that's coal gas, ethylene. Steam does not count. Hmm. That's going to be 310 rotors, 2 LV. All right. Hmm. Now here's the question. How good is this actually going to end up being? So it takes zero point 0.4 seconds to get 35, and we only burn 1 liter. Oh yeah, we can totally do this. Okay, So let's use the power that we have left to go ahead and get an advanced gas, I guess. Gas turbine. Let's see. Advanced gas turbine. That's going to be, oh, that's 3 bronze rotors and 2 good circuits. Okay. Maybe we stick with the normal. Oh, that is a lot of tin, though. Hmm. All right. For now, I want to go ahead and just get this empty. All right. For now, we're just going to soft patch this until we can get the distillery going again. Now, will you have enough steam is the question. We should have a good stockpile of steam. We do not. Where are we about to run out at? Okay, we do have a stockpile of steam. It's just, it's not in those containers currently. Okay. And yeah, we need to start using this wood tar immediately. So, uh, I guess that's the next automated process. Hmm. So I'm thinking this is just going to be a little bit of extra power for this because I don't see much of a point in anything else at the moment. Right? Yeah, I think so. So we'll probably end up actually, now that we have this, we can take this branch. Oh no, let me up, let me up. All right, so we can do this. All right, and then instead, we can bring this around to this side, where we will go into a distillery, into a gas turbine, which of course we need to make. So that's going to be 310 rotors, 2 LV motors, LV machine hull. We have that. And then we're going to need 2 more sets of circuits. Easy enough, easy enough. Looks like we do need a couple more vacuum tubes. Uh, we do need some more vacuum tubes. So that's going to be what again? It's been a while. Right, red alloy. We can just melt down a bolt. That's fine. Annealed copper, steel bolts, glass tube. So that's going to be one of you. We melt down you, and we need some annealed copper wire. I have a little bit of copper. I'll just get some more annealed. Okay, and I think that's it. Extractor takes like half a second. We'll get that going. Oh wait, no. I need these annealed. Right. I can't anneal these, can I? Oh, into that. That was a complete waste. Let's try this again. All right, and then wire mill. There we go. So then we have EU. Oh, okay. This actually might be slight problem. Oh, no. What would it be free currently? You would be. Okay, works for me. We'll do that. We'll do that. Now we just need one more somewhere. Or do I have? No, because they're both full currently. Um, okay. Let's grab my hydrogen set. My hydrogen drum. that I just apparently have. We can grab all the hydrogen out of here. Thank you. Put that there for now. And then we're now free. Actually, here, you know what? You can go over here to my sets of drums. Yeah, I really need a better fluid storage answer because this is so not working. All right, there's the vacuum tubes. We have the resistors. Now we just need a little bit more red alloy, which will be one of you, bit of you, and turn these into wires. And there we go. Red alloy wire for yet another set. And I completely forgot to get the resistors. There they are. Uh, I'll go ahead and use the copper here. Let's me actually go ahead and have a little bit of this. Let's just get it going through. Just so I have a little bit of spare. Oh, there we go. And then we're going to need all those turned into wires. All right. So this will be all of the circuits that we're going to need. Um, we are going to need a good bit more tin, though, which is slightly concerning. There and there. All right, circuits. So let's see, the motors are nothing. Yeah, we don't have a lot of tin, do we? We have any cassiterite? I think I've already done this. Yeah, all we have is a bit of cassiterite ore. So you know what? Let's go ahead and use this. I mean, we have it. We might as well, right? Let's actually begin to use ore processing because we can now. All right. Yeah, we're doing fine. We are done with the EBF. Oh, no, we're not. No maintenance problems. Oh, you're out of oxygen. Oh, wow. I completely forgot that thing requires oxygen. I mean, we had so much of it. All right. So, yes, you're free. Now, where did I actually put that oxygen? Because I had some somewhere. Well, here, obviously. You know what? We'll just grab this. This will be more than enough for quite some time. There we go. All right. And we're getting 10. It's actually working. This is so nice. This is really, really nice. Zinc, antimony, tin, SN, ZN, SB. All right. Oh, and then I guess we can go ahead and just get this going. Okay. So we are still kind of on a race against the clock, but we're not, it's not too bad. Only downside is now I have to go to over here in order to put that in. All right, this is not even close to enough tin, actually. We're gonna need another 12, not counting any kind of cabling that we're going to need. So, gas, turbine. Let's see, we have that, we have that. We're going to need more cabling for the motors, and we're going to need that extra cable there. Not too bad, all things considered. Let's see, we can put these away. Um, then, let's see, here's the machine casing. Yeah, so we're gonna also need tin for this. Yeah, so we just need a bunch of tin. Just straight up a bunch of tin. We have one tin cable. Yeah. Some tiny piles of ashes can go to there. Going to need you. We can put up the cobalts. We put up some of the steel, the copper, aluminum. We need the tin. Actually, no, gonna need the copper too. I guess we get the motors first, because I didn't see any motors here. Yeah. So let's get that. Given iron is of no concern either. So let's go ahead and I am really tempted to batchcraft some motors here, but no. Let's just stick with what we need for now, just because we are on a time limit. And while that's going, let's go ahead and get... Why did I put up those fluid pipes? I need those. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this all set up. Gonna go there to there. All right. And there. So we will need to bring it out of here, right? Yes, and we are almost full again. How are you almost full again? All right, let's do this. Let's bring it up, I guess. All right. Gonna bring this around here, I suppose. Yeah. So we can do this. We'll line you up like so, like so, and we can bring this pipeline across like this. I see the zombie. Ow. And ow. Yeah. Ow. All right. And there we go. All right. That'll buy us a little more time. Not a lot, but a little. So that should flow over to the distillery. All right. So we should have enough tin at this point. I hope. We have no tin. Where is it? How are you out of power? Oh, we're out of steam. All right. Yeah, we're trying to run too much at once here. Um, you know what? This is fine for now, right? We have a lot of steel. EBF, thank you so much for your services. Now, however, we need to get steam to over here. All right, and let's also disable those just for now while this thing tries to catch back up. Hmm. Okay. So there's that. Yeah, so we need the 10. Uh, have a little bit more there, but not a lot. All right, now let's get y'all working again. 16 and 30 EU a tick. That should be more than enough. Oh no, because we are losing. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. We're losing too much. Hmm. In that case, we need those superconductors, but they can't withstand the 4 amps. Oh boy. Okay, so that is an unforeseen problem. All right, it's not hopeless though. It was fine before, I think. So what we can do is we can put the transformer here, put this here, and then we can bring these down. Then we just need to move you over. Oh, that actually doesn't work nearly as cleanly as I'd hoped. All right. So let's do this then. That is going to kind of remove that little door, which has actually been really helpful, but oh well. It's what we have to do. So steam should go into there. All right, we are filling up. And hopefully we should be able to actually not lose too much power in doing this. If we are still, we're going to end up having to swap those two pipelines around, which will be a little bit more awkward than the awkward setup we, ow, already have. Why do I keep doing that? I really need to move that. I do. Alright. Um, Fluid solidifier. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. Alright. Are you good? You look good. We are no longer losing EU a tick. Okay, that fixed it. Ah, wow. That was a major oversight on my part. And now we're getting the 10 again. Okay. So there's that. Looks like we aren't backlogging quite yet. Um, huh. Alright, that also means you were actually probably fine, to be fair. Wow. Why am I so bad at this? Oh, how did you get in here? Hmm. Alright. Uh, what do I need to do next? Never mind. We are not fine. EBF, turn off, turn off, turn off. Ah, I thought I was overdoing it, but it's like, no, no, that must have been the problem, clearly. No. That was not the problem. I think it was a combination of problems here. All right, let's let her catch back up. Ah, yeah, this is an issue, to say the least. Um, Still, we are almost at the amount of tin that we need. Just need another 4. Huh. All right. So what's taking the steam? Or is it just, it looks like it's just a throughput issue. All right. So yeah, we're going to need more. Hmm. The question is how much more? Probably more than well, I have quite a bit of aluminum. Let's get these turned into azurites. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these all turned into pipes. Hmm. Yeah, because we're going to need more throughput if we're going to have all 3 of these on the same line, clearly. Not entirely sure we don't need huge pipes, but for now I'm going to try and stick with the normal ones because it is technically a pretty big increase regardless, right? Like, steel, steel, steel. Where is steel? Here we are. Steel is 450, while aluminum is 600. That is a relatively decent increase, all things considered. I'm just hoping that it's an increase. It is enough of an increase, as I'm not planning on really doing much else here. I was gonna put another steam turbine, but with this, I shouldn't have to worry about that anymore. So yeah. Speaking of, almost full again. Are you serious? At least we have a stockpile of charcoal again. So, oof. Okay. Aluminum pipes. Let's get. I'm definitely gonna need more than this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so we're gonna need 14. I want to recover all of those steel pipes, even if it hurts, because that is a lot of steel invested in those pipes. Okay, there. Ow. Okay, and I think that's all of them. Yep, that's all 14. So we have 8, which means we're going to need another 6 times 3. What's 6 times 3? Wow, 18. Math. Okay, that's going to be a problem. Um, yeah, no, that is going to be a problem. Okay, less of a problem, but we're still definitely low on aluminum. Not that that can't be rectified pretty easily, but yikes. Do we have any? We have to. Okay. No more MV machines for me for a while. Uh, Why does everything feel so duct taped together? I'm not even trying to advance anymore. I'm just trying to get everything that I have, you know, okay. Why is that so difficult? I know why it's so difficult, but uh, all right. Let's get these put in. I'm gonna need to go back up there. This little staircase thing is actually kind of nice, all things considered. Yep. All right. So we're gonna do this, right? I think I pushed that one too far. Nope. Perfect. All right. And where's my wrench? There. All right. So that should be more throughput than we had before. Hopefully, that means we will have a little bit more steam to work with on this side, because we were close before. So let's see if this works. We are still losing steam. Oh, oh, no, 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 we are losing steam. Wait, there's a bit of a boost. Okay, okay. Okay, we seem okay. Is that because the greenhouse is not running or something? Probably. Hmm. Well, you know what? It seems to be working for now, so I'm not gonna question it. Pyrolysis oven is still working. How far is our backlog? How far is our backlog? A little hard to tell, but it doesn't seem like it's too bad yet. Which means we do have time. Come on. Just one more. I can probably get it out of the dusts, right? Ooh, getting to that's actually going to be a little bit of a pain. Here, actually, let's just do this. Let's get it all. We're going to need it all anyway. Get dust. Yeah, I have to admit, having the ore processing is going to be so nice. It already is, in just the tiny little bits that I've used it. All right, and there we go. That should be all the tin that we're going to need. Let's get another 3 going into there. The rest needs to be extracted. All right, so now let's get y'all rubberized as soon as I find where I can put all my rubber. All right, we're probably going to need to rubberize all of those to be fair. And here we go. Let's put everything through its paces. We seem to be okay on Steam. Okay, yeah, so that little bit of a throughput change definitely helped a good bit, it seems. Okay, so now we just need back to gas turbine. We have that, so we're about to get those. Right, we needed that, which means we're going to need another steel plate, 2 wrought iron plates, and then we're going to need those. Easy. Absolutely easy. So wrought iron plates. We have a steel plate. We have some iron. We have some tin. No wrought iron. Easy enough. All right. So through the bending machine you go. There. Two of you get polarized. Grab you. All right. There. 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 Now we have an LV machine hull. And then this also ought to be everything we need for the motors. If my copper were in wire. form, that is. All right. That's all fine. Extractor is done. So let's get that going. There's the copper wires, which means here are the motors. I actually really enjoy making motors, at least the LV ones. I don't know why, but it's a lot of fun to make them. All right, and then we just need to grab our one last little copper wire over, or tin wire, not copper wire, over here. So we need that. We need those. We need those, and that. There we go. Basic gas turbine. So this is going to go here. I'm going to rotate it. Nope, to the other side, actually. Um, Not entirely sure how I'm going to get over there, but you know, I guess I temporarily remove a machine. Sorry, extractor. All right, so we're gonna have this. Then we're just going to have uh some more cables going into there. One, two, three more tin cables is all we should need. Uh, yeah, let's actually. All right, we have so many of these. Hmm. Okay, so let's get the tin cables, and then let's actually push this one more over here. Yeah, we can do this, just so it's evenly distributed. We'll need one more piece of tin. We have a little bit. Oh, that is so nice. I should have done that a while ago. Oh, let's also actually fix that. Speaking of a while ago. All right. This is going to go to there, there, there. Oh, wait, no, we're going to need one more, aren't we? Yeah, so instead, let's have gas turbine to there. We'll do this. Not an issue, though, other than the fact that we're out of power. All right. Let's quickly get ourselves back some power. Some power. There's those. All right. And this should theoretically be enough. Oh, all right. We can do that to there. No, there. And there. Okay. And then finally, we're just going to want the basic distillery. Ooh, okay. Actually, right. You need to do that? No. Huh. How do I want to do this? Actually, let's... Oh, did I pick up that torch? Yes, I did. Okay. So let's maybe have the distillery then. I need to be able to auto output. So I'm gonna have the distillery here. Oh, we can output to the bottom. That's nice. All right. So let's do then the turbine to there. Uh, there? Yes. No. Come on. This side. Thank you. All right. There. We will have that do that. And then it's just a matter of getting power back up there. That's not as easy as it looks. I have really kind of put myself into a corner here. All right. We can grab this and all right, let's just completely rewire this. Just completely rewire it all. And there. So the gas turbine will power the distillery and will send any extra over to the battery buffer, is what I'm thinking is supposed to happen. Whether that actually happens or not remains to be seen. For now, though, let's just get this thing going. Oh, I guess you're going to need this, aren't you? Wait, wood tar, distillery. Where is it all? Why is this not working? Does it need to be up here? No? Huh? Wood tar. It is a distillery, right? I need MV. How did I miss that? Uh, great. Great, great, great. Okay. Yep, all those are MV. Okay. I can put an MV gas turbine there. That's not an issue. Then I'm also gonna need a transformer and oh boy. Okay. Okay. So clearly that thing is not going to be able to run off of the LV power that I had originally intended for it to. It's going to require 64 volts. Hmm. Which means we're going to need to basically put this back over here, where this thing is. And yeah, that's gonna be great. Um, so let's see. I guess for now, please don't let anything be destroyed. Please don't let anything be destroyed. What did I do? I mean, it's a basic distillery that I hooked. Ah, why do I keep doing this? I know not to do it. I well, I probably lost the distillery if nothing else. Um, oh boy, that was not good. Okay. Uh, Okay, so let's see. Well, I didn't lose any of the machines at least, and it looks like I didn't lose my turbine, thankfully. That's what I was mostly concerned about. So that could have been worse, to be fair. Okay. Um, all right, here, you know what? Let's, all right, I want to pause you. I know. Right now, I really want to pause that. Is there anything else we can do, or do we have to have an MV distillery here? Ah, so we have to have an MV distillery in order to do literally anything with this wood tar. The only other option is to void it, but it is so helpful, I really don't want to. Um, because that would be a lot of power we would be voiding. Um, ow, right, food. Uh, all right, I need to spend some time to think on this. Let's see if I can't repair some of this. Uh, yeah, so that's fine. This appears. All right, doesn't look like we really lost anything besides the distillery itself, which is still a shame, but is it could have been so much worse. So I really have no complaints. Also, we may have lost a little bit of wood there at the top. Um, but again, pretty easily replaceable. Not concerning me. Okay, and it looks like we also may have lost a couple of wood pipes. Yeah, we can easily handle that though. So let's do this. There. This needs to be moved to there. Ow. Bring this back over. And there to there. Let's. Alright, this time I have a couple of extra steel pipes. Let's do this. There. That does open this back up for me. There we go. Then it's just a matter of filling back in my roof. Yeah. Yeah, small hole there. Ah, well, it could have been a lot worse than it was. So, no complaints. Didn't even lose the chip. All right. Uh, all right. Treated wood. Right. We don't really have any. Need some creosote for that. Not an issue. Let's just do this. We have plenty. Okay. So that Yeah, so I am going to want to think on this. How do I want to fix this wood tar issue, right? Because that is definitely an issue. It's too valuable of a resource to void, unlike, water. But it's also too plentiful of a resource at this point in time for me to just let uh loose. We need to do something about it. I just don't know what. I think an MV distillery is the only option we're gonna have. And that's a copper nickel spring. We're gonna need another four sets of circuits, another pump. Uh, all things considered, not horrible. Um, yeah. All right. I think that's gonna be for later though. I've been on a little longer than I was expecting to anyway, so yeah. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining. I I really need to stop ending these episodes on explosions. Like that is not good. But thank you all, and until next time, I'll catch you all next time. So until then, take care. I'll see you later.